It's so beautiful. Like, this was seriously one of the most beautiful hikes. I'm not kidding when I say like top 3, you know? Good morning!
Good morning.
We're on our way to Rocky Mountain National Park. It's about almost a 2-hour drive from Breckenridge. We're gonna go through the Westgate entrance by Grand Lake. And so we're just enjoying the drive. We stopped off at this beautiful scenic pond, lake area.
Reservoir, maybe, perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't really know, but it's really pretty. You know, it's like 9 or 10 a.m. right now, so we got some really cool weather, of course, in Colorado.
And Trail Ridge Road is open. We're able to go all the way across Trail Ridge Road, and then we're gonna do a hike on the east side of the park. So that's our plan for today.
And the doggos are at home, if you guys are wondering. They did not come with us because dogs are not allowed.
No, because they might get eaten by a bear. Rocky Mountain is doing entrances this year in 2020 is you get online to, I think it's recreation.gov, and you reserve a time slot. So our time slot is 10 a.m. and then you have 2 hours from that time slot. So we reserved 10 a.m. like I said because we were coming from Breck, so we didn't want to set it for 8, which would have been good because we ended up sleeping till like 7 this morning. So we have until noon to enter the park, and it is 9:58. And it says we'll be there at 10:51, so we're doing okay. That is how you're able to get into Rocky Mountain this year. And I think a lot of national parks are doing it this way because of the pandemic. So less people, less worrying about parking, so it should be good. I think it'll still be crowded, but it will not be anywhere near how crowded it was previous years. Park entrance, and we stopped at Lake Granby because it is beautiful.
Also, the drone did this to my finger. Be vigilant when you're kind of grabbing the drone, because when you grab it out of the air, it kind of does something funky, especially when it's a little windy. Officially in Rocky Mountain National Park. We're probably not even a couple miles in, and it is gorgeous. We have really good weather like we were hoping for.
I mean, we were talking, we really love like the national parks and everything because they're so protected and they're not overrun with any kind of development or anything, and it's just so beautiful and natural, and it smells amazing. So far the road is not crowded at all, and usually Trail Ridge is pretty dang crowded.
Yeah.
I was thinking of another word, but it didn't work out. Eventually get to our hike, which we're gonna start near the Bear Lake Trailhead, which is on the other side of the road.
This is the no summer mountain. So that just means basically there's snow always on the mountains. It's very bright out right now, you can probably both see.
Okay, so you can see we started over here by this visitor center, and then we've come past the Colorado River Trailhead, and then we're coming up on Milner Pass, and then shortly after that we'll be at the highest point in this road, which is actually the highest highway in the U.S. To 11,800 feet, and this is where the Alpine Visitor Center is, and there's a store and bathrooms, so this is a really good pull-off point. You get really good views of the valleys over there and the mountains over there. We're almost at the tallest point, the highest point you can drive to, and then we'll start our descent down to where our trailhead will be.
Picked up a little sandwich and some souvenirs in there, but we're getting ready to head down right now.
surprisingly, the Bear Lake lots say that they're full, so you can take the shuttle system up, but we're currently at the parking lot just seeing if there's anything available. I see one over there. Okay, we might get one. Because we wanted to be at the parking lot so we didn't have to wait on the shuttle. They're only moving like 15 people at a time right now anyway, so I feel like it would take quite a while to get a spot. There's plenty of spots, so that's good. So we're gonna be able to park at Bear Lake, and then we're gonna hike down to the Glacier Gorge Trailhead where we're gonna do our hike. Since we're starting at Bear Lake instead of Glacier Gorge, it's gonna take a little bit longer, but not very much. But our goal is Sky Pond. We'll see how far we get. Our first stop is Alberta Falls, which is right here. So it's just a really popular hike, and it's a really awesome waterfall, especially right now with all the snow runoff. It's super powerful. It's beautiful.
We're getting there. Guess what?
This is where we came from, Glacier Gorge Trailhead, and this is where we're going, Loch Vale. Now, when we were here, it said this was 2.5 miles away, and now it says that's 1.7 and that's 1.3 miles away, so I think they flubbed it by half a mile. So we still have a mile and a half to go. Our next goal, and we'll see if we have time to go all the way to Sky Pond. We came around the corner, and then all these mountains popped out. You can see all the way down the valley, down to the really pretty ones down there. I think our favorite part of hiking is coming across the signs that tell us how far we've gone, because now I have the motivation since we're only 0.8 miles away.
I can tell we're almost there. We're so close, I feel like. We got waterfalls that sound big and large. Almost there.
We're at the last, I don't know, maybe 0.2 miles of the trail, and it looks pretty snowy, so I think we're gonna be fine. I mean, it doesn't look too bad at all. It's just, I think, just over this hill and then a little bit more, and we should be there at the Loch Vale. This should be beautiful over this little ridge. So we just made it to Loch Vale, so Lake Vale, and it is absolutely beautiful. There's only a little bit of snow on the way up. It is amazing here. It honestly reminds us of some of the lakes in Canada we saw.
We're gonna probably eat some of our lunch. It's like 5 o'clock now, but we're gonna go ahead and dig into that. You are like gold dust over me.
Finding our lunch spot through the snow. But I think we're gonna go up on this little peak thing right here, this little hill.
Just like an angel set me free. Where are you now? Do you feel?
So we've come to Rocky Mountain a lot, but we've actually never done this hike. And so I'm really glad we did this, just because obviously traveling a lot closer to home is going to be more of a thing. And this hike is so accessible for us. It's just an 8-hour drive away and then hiking in the mountains. But honestly, I feel like I like this hike just as much as some of the ones we did in Canada. And, you know, Canada and Switzerland have kind of been our favorite places to hike. But I honestly think this one might be in the top 3, like one of our top 3 favorites. So I think there's quite a few more up in this area that are like this, but we just don't have time this trip to find them. But knowing that some of the stuff over here is, you know, just as beautiful and that we like just as much is very encouraging right now.
Don't need an answer, just need a debate. Don't stop before it's over. The weight is off your shoulder. Everything we fear will go away. You said it's a promise. I said that
Just finished taking some photos and some videos around the lake. We're actually getting ready to head back down here in a second, but this hike did not let down. It was really awesome.
Yeah, it is so beautiful. Like, this was seriously one of the most beautiful hikes. I'm not kidding when I say like top 3, you know?
We've spent our time up here. We've spent enough time, I think, and now it's time to head back down.
And the only thing that would have made this better is being able to fly the drone, but you can't do that in any national park, so. Okay, so we parked over here, and then we hiked down to Alberta Falls, and then all the way to the loch right here. And so Sky Pond is all the way down here. It would have taken us so much more time to get down there, and it was all snow packed. So I'm glad that we didn't go for it, because we wouldn't be back until like midnight.
Just give me a holler.
Okay.
But yeah, the back door.
Back door?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
There was like a little marmot that just ran across the road.
A chipmunk.
Chipmunk, sorry. It's a difference.
So zoomed in.
Because it's the big lens. I can't see.
So as you can see, we're a little bit bigger right now. It's crazy up in here. You gotta get the really cool shots.